The shadow of sin. As Christians, we are told to go out into the world and share the gospel with everyone. We are to be fishers of men, and we are to be active in witnessing to others by sharing our own testimony, and also by carrying ourselves as followers of Christ. We are to tell people about Jesus. We are to be vessels. As we venture out into the world, we can get into areas which are not so nice and manageable. We will meet people who do not believe there is a God. We see people who will have their own gods. We will find people who are far from God. We will even come across people who believe they know God, and they make Him say whatever they think He should say, so long as it works for them. We are to interact with all of these people. We are to be out of the church bubble, attempting to fish. Even so, there is a time when we may need to step away. If the situation is so bad, and we have taken the proper course of action to no avail, we need to step away. We cannot force someone to believe, and we cannot think that if we press hard enough, he will give his life to Christ. The shadow of sin is far-reaching. Imagine a group walking close together. The sun is out and the shadows are cast. Since the people are walking so close together, the shadows are touching the others. In this same way, the sin can touch you. Have you heard the phrase, "Beware the company you keep," before? It is certainly a clear warning that we must all remember as we travel through sharing the message. Yes, Jesus ate with sinners, but He never allowed them to change Him. When we first begin to interact with someone, we have the red flags pop up, alerting us to tread cautiously. We think we will provide the person with positive help by sharing Jesus and His example. We believe that the person will change. We begin to spend more and more time trying to help the person, but the person continues to walk in sin. The sin gets worse. We begin to adapt. We slowly start to accept some of the person's actions because we see them so much. After a while, they don't seem so bad. Sin is far-reaching. It has the power to grow like a weed. When we allow a weed to reside in our garden, after time we will see it spread. Before too long, it will choke up what is good. It's important to not allow the weeds in our garden, and to understand that not everyone will accept Christ. We are simply to plant the seed and nurture it. If that seed doesn't grow, remember you have many other seeds to plant. We are to accept the person, not the sin. If the sin starts to affect your life, it is time to move along. The natural person does not accept the things of the Spirit of God, for they are folly to him, and he is not able to understand them because they are spiritually discerned. 1 Corinthians 2:14. But if we walk in the light, and He is in the light, we have fellowship with one another, and the blood of Jesus, His Son, cleanses us from all sin. 1 John 1:7.